Subscribe now. Like and share for daily wisdom from voices inspired by Biggie and Ice Cube. Yo, listen up. This is Tupac Shakur coming at you straight from the heart. I'm about to drop some real knowledge on how to navigate this game called life. Biggie, Ice Cube, my brothers. I'ma set this off right, then pass the mic. You ready for this truth? Keep your head up when life hits hard. I came from nothing, fought through prison, and still made history. You feel me? The same system designed to bury us can be beaten if you stay 10 steps ahead. Most of these fools out here, reactive, not proactive. Listen to what I'm saying. I was writing rhymes, planning albums, and movies while locked up. Success ain't about luck. It's about seeing opportunities others miss. The rose that grew from concrete, that's you. Damaged petals, but still beautiful and strong against all odds. You digging this? Your past mistakes don't define your future unless you let them. The realest power comes from knowing yourself. I had Thug Life tatted on my chest, but was studying Shakespeare and Machiavelli in my spare time. You hearing what I'm dropping? Expand your mind beyond what they expect from you. Remember this, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. So make your mark today. Every breath is valuable when you understand how quickly it can all end. You understand what I'm saying? Use that fear to push you forward, not hold you back. You see these scars? Each one's a lesson. Pain is temporary, but the wisdom stays forever. Are you still with me? I learned more from my failures than my successes. That's the paradox of this life. Sometimes you gotta lose to truly win. The media painted me as just another thug, but I was a revolutionary in disguise. Check this out. Question everything around you. The same system telling you to follow rules is the one breaking them behind closed doors. Most people die at 25, but aren't buried until 75. You hearing this truth? Don't be mentally dead while your body's still breathing. Stay passionate, stay hungry, and never let comfort make you complacent. The moment you think you've made it is when you start falling off. Your environment doesn't determine your destiny. Your decisions do. Let me break it down for you. I saw homies with more talent than me get swallowed by these streets because they couldn't see beyond the block. Expand your vision and watch how your reality shifts. Wealth ain't about what's in your pocket, it's about what's in your mind. Focus up now. I'd rather be broke with purpose than rich with emptiness. Find what drives you beyond material shit. That fancy car won't matter when you're 6 feet under. The strongest soldiers get the toughest battles. If your life is harder than others, take it as a compliment. The universe believes in your ability to overcome. You understand? I never question why me, I ask why not me. That mindset shift changes everything. Your biggest enemy ain't other people, it's the doubt in your own mind. You following this? I had days where I didn't believe in myself, but I acted like I did until it became real. Fake it till you make it. Ain't just a saying, it's psychological warfare against your own limitations. Real influence outlasts fame. Pay attention to this part. I knew my words would echo longer than my heartbeat. What are you creating that'll speak for you when you're gone? Legacy is the ultimate currency. Build yours with intention every single day. They call it the game, but ain't nothing playful about it. You getting this knowledge? I saw the streets as a chessboard, not checkers. Every move calculated, thinking 3 steps ahead. That's what separates legends from casualties, strategic thinking in chaotic environments. Your pain is your superpower if you channel it right. Let that sink in. I turn my anger into art instead of destruction. Find creative outlets for your demons instead of letting them consume you. That's real alchemy, turning darkness into gold.
The notorious Big in the house now. Much respect to Pac for laying that foundation. Let me build on that wisdom with some Brooklyn flavor. I see you nodding your head already. Ice Cube, stay ready, cause I'm about to hand you this truth when I'm done. Listen up, I went from selling rocks to rocking stages worldwide. Ain't no secret formula, just hungry ambition and smart hustle. You hear what I'm saying? While other cats were blowing money, I was building connections and studying the game. You want respect in these streets or boardrooms? Stop chasing fast money and build something that lasts. Let me ask you something. I've seen too many come up quick and fall just as fast. Flashy lifestyle gets you attention. Smart investments get you freedom. Sky's the limit in this game. Don't let your zip code determine your potential. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I was just another big dude from Brooklyn till I decided I was more. Your mindset is your most valuable possession. Can't nobody take that unless you let them. Loyalty is rare. Keep your circle tight and your business moves tighter. You following me? I trusted few, but valued those few more than gold. In a world of snakes, be the one person others know is real. Your word is your bond. Break it once and it's broken forever. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Now check this out. I never got comfortable even when the money started flowing. Always wrote like I was still broke, hungry for that next level. That's how you stay ahead. Act like you still got something to prove even when you made it. My mama worked overtime to keep food on the table. That work ethic is in my DNA. You understand what I'm telling you? Ain't nothing handed out here. You gotta take yours while respecting the hustle of others. Balance aggression with intelligence. They'll tell you dreams don't come true for people like us. Prove them wrong. Listen to this wisdom. I used to stare at Manhattan from my window in Bed-Stuy, seeing myself in those penthouses before I ever stepped foot in one. Visualization is powerful when backed by action. Most important lesson I learned, diversify. You catching this game? Don't put all your energy into one lane. I was preparing for movies, businesses, and more before I left this earth. Plant seeds that'll grow even when you're not around to water them. That's how legends are made. Depression is real even for those on top. I'm speaking straight facts now. I had dark days surrounded by wealth. Money amplifies who you already are. It don't fix what's broken inside. Work on your inner peace as hard as you work on your paper. Balance is everything. Creativity comes from living life. You feeling me? I wasn't just a rapper, I was a storyteller, painting pictures of reality. My experiences became universal because they were authentic. Don't fabricate what you ain't lived. Master the art of your own truth. Time management separates winners from losers. Pay attention to this part. 24 hours in a day, how you spend them determines everything. I maximized every minute like it was my last, cause in these streets it could be. Urgency creates empires while procrastination builds regrets. Fear is natural, but paralysis is a choice. You hearing this? I was scared plenty times, but moved forward anyway. That's courage, not the absence of fear, but action despite it. The same fear that stops most people can be fuel if you flip the script in your mind. I came up in an era where reputation was everything. Are you digging what I'm saying? Your name travels faster than you do. Build a name that commands respect, not just fear. Respect lasts longer and opens more doors in the long run. Fear might get you quick results, but respect builds empires. My flow was smooth, but my mind was sharper. You understand? I studied patterns in music, in business, in people. See the game for what it is, not what you want it to be. Reality ain't always pretty, but seeing it clearly gives you power that fantasy never will.
That's right. Ice Cube stepping in after my man Biggie dropped those gems. Now let me take this conversation to another level. Y'all been hearing the East Coast perspective. Now it's time for that West Coast mentality. I ain't sugarcoating nothing today. This is raw street knowledge. Check this out. I came up in South Central, where dreams get crushed daily, but I turn my anger into art, my struggles into strength. You feel what I'm saying? Don't just survive your environment, use it to fuel your come up. You want to win? Better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Listen to this knowledge. That means know your worth and don't let nobody devalue you. I left NWA at the height of our fame because I wasn't getting what I deserved. Sometimes you gotta step away to step up. The game is rigged, always has been. So what? Are you hearing me? Make your own rules. I went from rapper to actor to producer to businessman. Why limit yourself? The same hustle you use in the streets can be applied to legitimate business. Just gotta clean it up a bit. Don't waste time complaining about what you don't have. You understand what I'm telling you? Use that energy to get what you want, period. I came from the bottom with nothing but a sharp mind and sharper pen. Your greatest weapon is between your ears, not in your hands. Most these industry folks ain't built for longevity. Let me break it down for you. They chase trends instead of setting them. I made music that spoke truth to power even when it wasn't popular. That's why I'm still relevant decades later. Don't sacrifice your voice for a temporary gain. Education comes in many forms. You digging this? I studied the contracts, the business models, the power structures. Knowledge is real power in this game. While others were partying, I was planning my next decade of moves like chess, not checkers.
The streets taught me to trust my instincts. That gut feeling when something ain't right. Listen to it. You hearing what I'm saying? I've walked away from millions when the energy wasn't right, and it saved me every time. Money can be replaced. Your integrity can't. Leadership ain't about being the loudest or richest. You following this? It's about having vision others can't see yet. I saw Black cinema needed authentic voices when Hollywood wasn't checking for us. Created my own lane instead of begging for a seat at their table. Build your own table if you have to. Control your narrative or someone else will. Pay attention now. I never let the media define who I was. They wanted to paint me as just another angry Black man, but I showed complexity. Be multidimensional in a world that wants to flatten you into stereotypes. Family comes before fame. You getting this? I prioritize being present for my kids over being present at industry events. The same people applauding you today will forget you tomorrow, but your children never will. Keep your priorities straight, no matter how big you get. Strategic partnerships multiply power. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I aligned with people who complimented my weaknesses instead of yes men who stroked my ego. Find collaborators who challenge you, not just cheerleaders who agree with everything. Iron sharpens iron. Patience is underrated in a microwave culture. Listen closely to this. I built my empire brick by brick, year after year. Overnight success is usually decades in the making. The world only sees the glory, not the story. Embrace the slow climb and learn at every level. That foundation will keep you standing when others fall. I speak my mind because silence is compliance. You feel me on this? When you see injustice and say nothing, you become part of the problem. Having a voice means using it when it matters, not just when it's convenient or profitable. That's the difference between an entertainer and a leader, being willing to sacrifice for what's right.
Like for wisdom, share for impact, subscribe daily.